Well, well, well. Who would have thought that Frost was actually just like Frieza? Obviously, there was something going on with that last fight. And then seeing this episode, the actual nature of Frost revealed, I expected it, but it was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. Just seeing Frost reveal his plan, like when he finally takes off that good guy act, because I gotta be honest here, I was getting a little bit sick hearing Frieza's voice actor acting like a good guy. It didn't sit right with me. I mean, every time I heard the voice actor, I think of the Tyrant, the Emperor, the evil Emperor Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, and then, you know, the resurrection of Frieza. I just could never, it could never cross my mind thinking of that voice actor voice acting Frieza or someone similar to Frieza being a good guy. It just did not sit right with me. And then seeing the reveal, finally, like, oh, he puts on an act, and everybody that, you know, the criminals that were led, like, to go kill people, he's the ones that were commanding them and, you know, orchestrated the entire event so where he could get better fame, move up, and get land, own land, and so forth. He got, you know, political power. And seeing how this was revealed, it was just so sweet. It really was, because, like I said, I think we all knew something was going on, but it was that reveal that really got you. Like, my God, the way it was done, the music, to the way the voice acting was done, it was fucking on point. I was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I was just enjoying it when Frost just had that smile. I'm like, Frieza, Frieza. I gotta say, Frieza's one of my favorite villains, besides Cell, of course, but just seeing Frieza there, and then revealing, you know, or Frost revealing his true nature, just happy about it. Okay, so, this episode of Dragon Ball Super kind of lets us know that we shouldn't really look down on Piccolo. And I like that. I really like how this episode wants us to focus in on that, because if we think about Dragon Ball Z, sadly, a lot of characters, a lot of strong characters kind of fell off after either the Frieza saga or Cell saga. And seeing how Piccolo, he was like, I got this, I can do this. Like, is that all I've been reduced to? Is, you know, someone that can just stall for time and reduce their stamina. And seeing Piccolo say that, it was kind of like Piccolo was mocking the people that made fun of him and others in the Dragon Ball Z cast just because they're no longer as strong as, say, Goku or Vegeta. And seeing Piccolo say that, it makes me happy. It really makes me happy seeing, like, Piccolo standing up. And I mean, honestly, in terms of power, and if it was actually a fair fight, well, Frieza's never gonna fight fair. I mean, he tried to blow up a planet twice, so obviously Frieza wouldn't fight fair. But if it would have been anyone else, Piccolo would have stood a good chance, because think about this. Piccolo was charging his Ki Blast, and when it shot off, like when he accidentally misfired and when he fell unconscious, the blast broke the barrier, like the shield barrier that was on the stadium. And I want us to backtrack a couple of episodes. You remember when Champa was talking about the barriers, like, it's a very strong barrier, I can't have, you know, this barrier breaking so easy in the middle of fights, it would make me look bad. And so they put extra strength on the damn barrier for people couldn't break it. For instance, someone maybe like, you know, Beerus doing a pop shot at the damn, you know, barrier, it wouldn't break. And when you think about it like that, it goes to show you how much Ki Piccolo stored up at that moment to hit Frost. Like, Piccolo was done with the bullshit. He was done with people looking down on him. He was done with people thinking he can't do shit and fight back against strong opponents. That made me happy to see. It made me so happy to see, because even though Piccolo lost, he hit the ground, and, I mean, he forfeited, even though he kind of got the win back, but he forfeited regardless, because, you know, Vegeta's going in. It makes me happy to see how the writers and the creator, right now, when they did this episode, they made Piccolo shatter the ceiling. Because of that, it makes me see Piccolo as being someone that could be a powerhouse, a very strong powerhouse in the future, just because the way he was shown in this episode. So, very good job there. I will give Toei one thing, and when the writers currently writing, you know, Dragon Ball Super, I will give them one thing. I'm glad they did a good job with Piccolo. I'm really happy to see how he wasn't pushed to the side, he wasn't curb stomped by Frost, and he was reduced to a pile of shit. I'm so glad to see Piccolo doing some good shit in this episode. So, getting into Vegeta. Oh god, the Vegeta at the end, I'm excited. That's the words that pop up into my mind right now, because I felt cheated. after the Resurrection of Frieza movie. And I know many of us Vegeta fans felt cheated when we watched that movie, because Vegeta deserved taking down Frieza. I understand, you know, Goku taking down Frieza in the Namek Saga and all that. There was a lot of build-up for that. It was a fucking beautiful arc. But with the Resurrection of Frieza, it felt like a perfect time for Vegeta to finally take on the Emperor himself, take down Frieza. And the way Vegeta was kind of had that stolen away from him, you know, Frieza blew up the planet, it made me very upset, because I was like, Vegeta was cheated, and then Goku came in and saved the day. And so seeing this match here setting up, even though it is not Frieza, it is still technically Frieza in a way, it's, you know, Frost. It's still cool to see how, like, Vegeta was like, I just don't like the sound of your voice and all that. And then Frost's like, wait, what? Why? And then seeing Vegeta go in like that, you know he has some pent-up aggression after what Frieza's done to him when he was young, and then also the Resurrection of Frieza. Vegeta definitely does not like Frieza at all. And seeing someone that is pretty much similar to Frieza there in front of him, we know this is probably going to turn into a brutal match. I can't wait to see something happen so bad to Frost. Like, he's probably not even going to be able to walk. Like, Vegeta's probably going to beat the shit out of him so bad that he's probably not going to be able to move after the fight. I could see it happening. The only way Vegeta is going to lose, like the only way I could see it possibly happening, is if Frost does foul play and poisons Vegeta, which I highly doubt, you know, the referee would kind of allow it, or, you know, Beerus. But if, let's say, for some reason it does happen, and that's the only way I could see Vegeta losing. If it's not that, it might be because maybe Frost tries to be suicidal or something and blow up the entire fucking stadium. I mean, it's fucking Frost. It's the counterpart to Frieza. So we gotta always factor in foul play, because that's the type of character Frieza is. So Vegeta, he's probably going to have a lot of fun. I can already see the scenes in my head right now. Just seeing Vegeta going in, beating the fucking shit out of Frost and stuff, just because he has some pent-up aggression. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, are you excited to see what is going to happen next? Are you excited to see, you know, Vegeta finally having a very good fight with, and, you know, a kind of important character, actually. I mean, this is, in a sense, Frieza. So seeing Vegeta go after this person, it's like he's going after Frieza. So I'm pretty happy to see this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this. Are you excited for the fight? How do you feel about Piccolo demonstrating his ability, and how we should not underestimate him as a fighter and put him to the side because we have Goku and Vegeta? We need to start focusing on some of these other characters like Piccolo, because they're not characters we should underestimate. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi.